Peace, peace, peace. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. We're having a party. Wow, mama's away. Yes, peace, 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 and welcome. If you are here, that means you have your Akashic library card. You have full access to your Akashic records. You are totally tapped in. This is a celebration of being totally connected, being totally tapped in, having your card, having your library key, and being ready to enjoy the six. So yes, we do have a DJ today, and the DJ will be keeping the vibes flowing, and the vibes are very important today. The vibes are like the most important. You get it. So DJ, if you could set the tone right quick. Um, That's the vibe, y'all. Oh, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. That's the vibes for tonight. Yeah, man, we just catching a vibe, just on a kickback, celebrating the life, the arrival, celebrating the smooth transition. I don't know where you are, but hopefully you're somewhere and the rain is coming down, providing you a little soundtrack for the night as well. But as we enter into this awakening, let us start off with high vibes. Let us start off with enhanced frequencies. That's what we about. That's what we bringing. That's what we love to do. We've been knowing that this was coming. It's been time. Like Delbert Blair would say, he's been saying, peace to the energy, to the ancestors. But he was saying that there is another sun. Right now we have two suns. He was speaking about how the sixth sun and the fifth sun were living together, cooperating. And 2012 was that equilibrium. You know, now 2012 is long gone. We are past that equilibrium. We are into the hidden light. Om. Catch the vibe, y'all. Check the vibe, y'all. Check it out. Check it out. It's a it's a thing. It's a feeling that's controlled by frequency. If you're able to catch some of this water, let it deflect off you. drip a little bit in the rain. You know, indulge, indulge in the new light. The portal has been opened. The eclipse has signaled the door. The cleansing has begun. The wiping away of the false light, of the of of the of the could bring, of the Lucifer, of the bringer, of the one that could possibly bring you something which is a falsity. Now enter fully into the light of yourself, to the true light, to the hidden light, to the sun. This is the eve. This is the party. This is how you celebrate New Year's on the eve, on the eve, on the beginning. You get ready for New Year's Day on the eve. Let it waste away. Feel yourself. Feel yourself connected. Feel the universe around you. Allow your senses to awaken. That full moon, that let go. That full moon, that release. See, the beautiful thing about this lunar eclipse is that all of the all of the negativity, all of the transgressions, all of that evil, all of that despair just got pushed and released into the moon. I know that's beyond what these dudes are talking about in astrology and all of this different stuff, but this doorway, this 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 lunar eclipse, this signaling of radiation of being able to catch like on the way out, it just caught everything. It just caught all that bullshit on the way out. It just caught it. Boom. If you could understand how energy works, you know. So all of that is now gone. It's like off. It's off the planet. That whole vibration, that whole vibe is gone. It's a new vibration. The solar eclipse. See, these things happen. It's like an in and it's an out. You have a solar. You have an in. You have your outer, which is your moon, and then you'll be out. Now you're able to dream. See, people feeling sleepy. People feeling chill. as you should. That's why the DJ is playing Om. Yes, the DJ is playing Om because that's the vibe. That's the vibe we have to catch right now. We have to be one. There's no need to be fighting. There's no need to be excited. It's just a need to release. You know? Like I'm saying, I'm hoping that it's raining where you are so that way you can see the universe washing away yesterday. Setting the scene for today, for tomorrow, for forever. Hmm. Stay high vibes. It's the party that's a kickback and one. Because you want to kick back and chill with yourself. Keep that vibration. Keep the high energy. Keep the knowing. This is the desires. This is the desire world. This is the world where we know what we want. We get to decide for ourselves. We get to be dream warriors. We get to be professional dream warriors. Like that is our new reality. We have to master our desires. We have to master our wants and have to master getting these things. You can't depend on jobs, you can't depend on governments, you can't depend on bitcoins, real estate. You have to depend on your connection to the source. You have to master your connection to the source. This is celebration. Oh, catch a vibe. Keep the vibe. You know, everybody's not. Everybody's not keeping the vibe. This is a different type of party. This is a party for the gods. You get it? This is a party for the masters. This is a party for the creators. Everybody has everybody here has an Akashic card. Your Akashic records is tapped in. And that's what we're gonna have to that's where we research at coming forward. Those are our sources coming forward. Our source is the source. We're not even gonna have to waste time explaining to people that don't have the card. You don't have the access to the Akashic records. Okay, cool. You should apply. You should I don't know. You might have to send away for it. I don't know. But yeah, you won't have to stop and break it down anymore. We know everything. We all gods. Oh. My DJ killing this shit. And they go to ones and twos. Oh, oh yes. That's the vibes. That's the vibes. That's the creator vibes. That's the feminine energy. That's the world we live in. That's the nine. That's the feminine. That's the creation incoming. The creation is coming. The creation is coming. The creation is here. We felt it. Like the beautiful thing is that we were getting to feel it. We were getting to feel that six, feel that extra energy, that darkness, that true power inside to manifest reality. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's like what do you do with it? How do you not how do you not make it thunder right now? How do you not create lightning and shit right now? You know? It might not be raining where you at. You might not want it to, you know? You might not want it to, God. This is the world where we get everything we want. That's why you gotta stay calm, stay relaxed, don't let them demons, the monsters get under your bed and confuse you, make you think that you don't want what you want. You want what they want you to want. But no more Lucifer. No more false light. You can be outside and it don't feel the same, but you feel different. But don't nothing feel the same. But nothing feel the same and I feel different. So everything must be different. It is. We walking around. We we conscious of our existence, but subconsciously we feel better. Like how many people are sad and depressed but feel good? But feel like they really not sad and depressed. They just feel like they just confused and bored. But there is the energy. There is a underlying sense of a power. That's why you gotta check on the ones you love and see how they dealing with this energy in the universe. You know, we talked about it earlier today. Some people might, be having sinus issues. Some people might be having stomach issues. Whatever your source of baggage is, whatever you need to work on, whatever you feel like you need to put some attention to, if you need to let some stuff go, your stomach might be hurting. You know, if you need to go deep inside and focus on self, your mind might be burning, might be itching. But none of those things can a Tylenol cure. None of those things can a Bible verse heal. No, sir. The gods are awakened. The goddesses are awakened. How do you be a god now? This is the easiest part. This is the easiest part. If you feel better, if you feel good, if you feel great, find out why. Test yourself. You know what we do. You know how we talk. You know we on that shit. Test yourself. Catch a vibe, yo. Peace to the gods. Sorry, sorry. See? That's how you making it, God. You know what I'm saying? That's what the God is doing. That's what the God is manifesting over there. He over there making it clear sunny day. Yizzo. Peace to the God gang in the building. Yes, sir. We having a party. We kicking back. We enjoying this new fucking paradigm. What's up? What's up? Yeah, man. Y'all feel good? Y'all feel different? I feel special. Like, not to be disrespectful to people, but I feel it. Like, I feel stuff. Like, it's been a good day on a low though, on a sluggish low. Like, I don't know. Like, is the traffic where you at? Is it slow? People driving around slow? Is everybody seem tired? Like, seems like it's a transition. Like, people are really trying to catch on to the wave. Like, there is a movement, and there people are in transition, trying to find their new place. It's everywhere. It's apparent. You can't even, you can't even go to the corner store. The corner store is empty. Where are all the people? Everybody's looking inside. They don't even know they're looking inside. But where are all the people? The people are looking inside. Yeah. See the ones who've been practicing this, who've been doing this shit, you know, they not really tripping. Y'all not tripping. Cause this is what you do. This is a day, and you feel different. Like, you might know that you feel different. You might know that you feel enhanced, but you don't really trip off of it. You kicking back, and that's what this is. That's what this is a day about. This is a celebration, but this is a kickback celebration. I don't know if y'all heard the DJ. The DJ be getting loose. He got one song he been popping all night. Hit him one time, DJ. Oh. DJ on fire, boy. It's a vibe. That's who we on. We want to stay high frequency. We want to stay on a vibe. Hmm. That's how we going into this new sun. This don't happen every day, man. You don't get a solar, like, again, you had a solar eclipse not that long ago. In the solar eclipse, they put that shit in movies. That shit was in so much stuff. They had it in TV shows. It was in Game of Thrones. They let everybody know it's about to be a solar eclipse. They had it on TV. They had it everywhere, popping, popping, popping. But they're not talking about. They tell you about the door opening. They're not telling you about the other side. Like, okay, now we gone. Now we out. We on the other side now, dog. That's the distraction. That's the distraction. They want to do anything to keep us off our vibe. I'm not gonna let them do it. I'm not gonna let it do it. We gonna stay, stay vibrating high. You know, telling you, we are the listen. We are the gods. Unfortunately, but fortunately, we got a head start in this shit. Like I wish, like I don't know what people are doing with themselves and what they think they want out of life. But if they don't start wanting something, they're going to get left behind. Because again, this whole shit right here is about doing stuff. It's about making shit happen. It's about wanting pizza. It's about wanting ice cream. It's about wanting to go to the game. You know, that's what this whole shit's about on a on a linear level. You know, so as gods, our whole shit is to be high, is to be elevated, is to be connected, so we can create, we can multiply and advance culture. Like when I say multiply, like that's what I'm saying about like the Egypt shit. All of that shit is dead. All of that shit is over. We are now Akashic. We have access to these records. Every like I used to like again like even with this Egypt shit. Like you could look at the walls in Egypt and the shit can tell you what the shit is. I looked at the shit. I could tell that the shit is English. And you know what I mean? I talk to these scholars and they can't tell me that it's not English. You know? A lot of this shit is already in us. We know most of this shit. We just have to remember. Now we have access to the library card. To the library. We got the card. Full access granted. Akashic record all day. You know? No more going outside of self. And that's what the people are feeling. That's what people are slow to rise and slow to get up. And they should be slow. They should be steady. They should be paced. You know? And there's no Russian manifestation. That's why we say practice. And because again, Kobe shoots 100 shots a day. Free throws. It's practice. He's trying to develop the habit. People call it a ritual, but you want your manifestation to be a habit. You want to know what you do and you want to be able to do it at will. This is habitual. You know, it's not going to be as simple for everybody. But again, we have to be a demonstration. We have to be an example. Definitely. You know, like life is a smorgasbord. You know, life is a smorgasbord for a guy. Life is a motherfucking buffet for a guy. Like really, you supposed to go through and taste everything you like, nigga. Don't come back with a plate full of motherfucking full of one thing. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, they got everything. They got hams, yams, potatoes, lettuce, pies, fries, everything, nigga. You supposed to sample everything, taste all this shit, nigga, indulge in all this shit, nigga. And then go back and get seconds of the shit you really liked. You know what I mean? And maybe try some other shit. But that's what this is. This what this shit is. You know what I mean? Like that's what this shit is. You know, it's a smorgasbord. It's not a motherfucking. You know what I mean? A la carte and shit. No, nigga, you get to enjoy all this shit, but don't get full off this shit. Don't get addicted to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is, like you say, it's nothing. None of this shit is nothing. It's all new things. It's nothing and everything is the same thing. Everything comes from nothing, nigga. So everything you say, everything and nothing is the same thing. You have to have that type of mentality. That is how you, in my mind, in my life, in my reality, that is how you keep your balance, and that's how you become, a true God. Like you get to create stuff. Don't be attached to this stuff. Like again, like I said, I give away like everything. It's no need to have it. Like you have warehouses full of shit. That's what I'm seeing all the time. Like I have that and all types of shit full of shit as a God, just manifesting shit. Like that is part and parcel of this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what this shit is. It's a smorgasbord. You know what I mean? It's like I say, you like, yo, the hardest part of this shit, and I haven't said this in a while because I'm talking to gods, you know? But the hardest part of this shit is getting the shit you want and accepting it. Like, we can do this shit. We can get the shit we want, but how many of us gonna get mad that we doing it? We can't get mad at ourselves for killing this shit. We gotta keep killing this shit. You know? That is the motherfucking key. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's why I was talking about the collective conscious that comes with the sixth sun, with this higher vibration. It's going to be a collective consciousness, and in that consciousness, your example. Okay, so part of I talk about being stared at is also the same phenomenon of I was just about to call you. Oh word, yeah, like you can know somebody's thinking about you. You can know somebody's loving you, somebody's hating you. You know what I'm saying? So all of these phenomenons are real phenomenons. Like we said, it was telepathic. We said it was, whatever. It can be all of those things. It's how you transcribe it in your senses, you know. But that's where we're at with this shit. Like we're collective consciousness. We are all getting closer to being able to manifest our reality. So you manifesting your reality is just going to inspire your cousin to manifest it. It ain't gonna make your cousin upset like it used to, because like right now it might make him upset. But tomorrow, you know, New Year's Day, your cousin will be like, damn, that's how you doing it? See, like, look, we gotta understand this wave. It's a vibration. It's a vibration. How do you adjust to anything? Okay, so like I always say, if we first, all right, listen, nobody, Indios, Indians, Indios, gods. It's still an understanding. It's still a concept. People are resonating with their reality. They know who they are. It just takes time. You know what I mean? Like it's all I'm saying. Like it takes time, but they feel it. They feel it. They know who they are. We know who we are. So, like I say, once we continue to live and continue to like see, like, all right. So y'all got. I mean, come on, like y'all guys know what this shit is. Like, y'all feel it. Y'all live it. Y'all been living it. Y'all see other people, peace, God, peace, goddesses, Indians, recognizing and waking up, awakening to their true identity as gods, you know? So next, after that, that's why we can be advanced God school. We can already be advanced God school already in like 2 months. We've been doing Rise and Shine. But in 2 months, we already at advanced God school because y'all was guys day one. Now we just so advanced with the shit. Like we can just deal with the times. We can deal with the what the times calls for. The sixth sun. Like that's how we can just live. We can just be ready to to be. with the sun, with the motherfucking the time. And that's key. That's key. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people, like people know what's going on. People feel weird. People feel strange. I don't know if y'all see. A lot of people aren't themselves. Like niggas be like, "Where's such and such at? Where's such and such at?" You know, why this nigga ain't teaching? Why this nigga ain't talking? Because it's not the same. It doesn't have its luster, man. The shit is not the same. You can't teach some shit that niggas don't feel anymore. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. You can't deny you like why are we running around here denying our own experiences? If you fucking felt this shit, if you did this shit, don't deny this shit. Don't deny yourself. So the point I'm making is that like your example of you doing this shit, you living this shit is what's gonna save these niggas. It's what's gonna make these niggas free to be. Woo! Oh, if y'all could have just saw that one. Oh my god, that shit like it was woo. If y'all could have saw that done that lightning right there. I don't know if you heard it, but if you heard it, you can imagine what what went first. But yeah, man, like that's what it is. Like your example is making people free to be, and it's been like that. It's been like that because I'm telling you. Next is what do gods and goddesses do? How do the gods behave? Once the niggas understand how y'all behave, how you living, how you getting fucking flowers on your birthday, how you talking to Unc, you know what I'm saying? Getting connected, like, and I still have you still ain't send me the email when you be bullshit. I ain't worried about that. It's all good. But yes, how you connecting to Unc, you know? So that's what I'm saying. Once they know what the gods do, the shit is gonna be better. Like right now, no disrespect to people. I don't be trying to, but nobody knows what a god is or what a god does, how a god behaves. We are the first people, besides the great Bobby, to be talking about how the gods even behave, how the gods fucking live, and the shit that the gods can do. How you can talk your shit, speak it into existence every day of the week. We don't have these safe spaces, these words that y'all invented. Who invented these terms? BJ. But yeah, we don't have these spaces. But now we do. Now the community sees that. I mean, like these niggas said they gave this page a virus or some shit. I'm like, what do you mean? How do you give a Facebook page a virus? How do you do that? You know what I'm saying? But that's what you would try to do. But that's what the see not say that's what you would try to do. That's what the universe would do. That's why I say I wouldn't write a book on how to be God. That's not some shit you do. The universe ain't as dumb as niggas think. Like I say, like even if you wanted everybody to hit the lottery, that's when you lost. Like it ain't like that. Everybody gotta win on their own terms. Niggas gotta you know, you gotta come to the frequency on your own term. It's a vibe. It's a total vibe. Like you can't like you can't give it to a nigga. I wish I could give it to niggas. You can't. We can just vibrate. We can just motherfucking vibrate, and niggas that gravitate. The like minds, the real ones, the real ones. Everybody ain't one. You know, definitely not right now. Maybe one day, but shit, or you're not. You know. But then again, like I say too, even if you won and you're not, like niggas don't know what it mean to be one. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck do it even mean to be one? That's why I be hating the situation that we currently in. Cause a nigga don't show it manifesting. A nigga don't show it spooky. Nigga don't show you the 180. A nigga don't show you how to get to your manifestation, how to get to your desires. A nigga just want us to fuck around and be stupid. I'm not with that. I'm totally against that. I'm totally against that, man. I'm like, yo, we gotta fuck around and talk about the real shit. What is this shit about, nigga? How do we live this shit? How do we enjoy this shit? How do we motherfucking around and indulge in this shit, nigga? This shit ain't just no shit that you just peace God, peace. No, nigga. We living gods. We ain't no gods in no books. And y'all niggas is showing them that shit. No doubt. I mean, that is the motherfucking that is the job of a god. Like, basically, one of the jobs, part of the shit, destroy the old shit, and you might as well put it in a bottle and shit. That's part of the shit, you know. But again, unfortunately, like, you know what I mean, for the average person to get it, you know, it's gotta be so, you know, it's gotta be so slow, you know. It's gotta be so slow. It's gotta be so slow. Like again, like these niggas say, like, we are really in a prison of our mind. Like, they got us in a prison. Like, the average person does not make their own thoughts. Like, we are controlled by, you know, groups we belong to, organizations, unions, all type of influencers that tell us how we should, you know, dress, speak, behave, think, all this shit. So most people don't know their own fucking thoughts. They don't have their own mind. So if you don't have your own thoughts, you don't have your own mind, it's really fucking hard to really have, you know, your own desires and shit. So you can't desire to step out and be God when that's not being told to you. A nigga got, you know what I'm saying? So if somebody got to tell you what a God do and tell you how God behave, unless somebody tells you that, you won't even know that that's a thing. Unless y'all come out here and say, yo, I talked to my uncle. Because Wayne, you know, we been doing this shit for what, like 2 months now, right? So unless you come out here and you've been keeping it real, niggas wouldn't have had that platform. Niggas wouldn't have been out here keeping it real. You you laying it down for other people to keep it real. And now, like I say, it's all around the world. Niggas talking about all around the community. Niggas talking about safe spaces and real life shit, free spaces to talk about themselves, manifesting their reality. I mean, again, like I said, man, some people don't know, bro. I mean, it's just, you know, like some people like really do this shit by accident, make shit happen by mistake, just naturally. God, like, it's just innate. Like, it's like in the energy and the times, all this shit. Man, some people just fucking, they gonna do it. It don't matter. They gonna do the shit. Oh. Yes, sir. Yeah, some people just got it, you know? They just naturally make the shit happen. But those people too, they still need to be, you know, they need to be made aware that they what they doing and shit. You know, I mean, we all, I mean, like I said, the worst thing that nigga is a nigga like is like, you know, nigga, like we having a bad dream and shit. Like, that's why I'm saying this whole next level, we want to stay calm. We want to stay in that lucid dream mode. We don't I don't even want to act like this is an exciting party type of thing. We don't want to get too excited. We want to stay on the vibe. You know, we want to stay in dream mode. Everybody slow down, but they not in control of their dream. You get it? Everybody's going into dream mode. I'm trying. That's what we're talking about. Everybody's going to sleep now. Everybody's is going inside of their self now. Everybody. It's dream time. You know, like you're not gonna know whether you're alive or whether you're sleeping. Like, but again, for a God, for a nigga that's been doing this, like we've been talking about, when you in your dream, touch it. Like, look, you gotta be like a kid in the department store. You know how the kid in the department store just walk up and touch every shirt, every pair of pants, all the fabrics, just walk through the aisle, just touch everything. Wee! That's how you gotta be right now in this shit. See, everybody is sleep. Everybody is slow. They don't know why they feeling sleep and slow. They have no idea what's going on. I'm telling you, they saying it's Mercury retrograde, Saturn retrograde. There's a lot of reasons why everybody's feeling sluggish, but they sleep. Right, you know. Yeah, sometimes it do be mistakes, right? But it's like it's ultimately the universe is on. You right? It's ultimately the universe. I mean, that's the thing. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. Like again, like, and I can't blame them. There's nobody to like. Honestly, like I say Bobby Emmett teaches it, but he talks about it. He don't teaches it. He just brings it out, and he talks about the dark side, but he don't talk about the manifestation part, like like being God part, and like shitting on the shit part, which is the most important part, unfortunately. You know. So people don't know. People don't have a clue what goes on. Like I'm saying, like, come on now. The shit that y'all do, ain't no economy if everybody's doing what y'all doing. If motherfuckers is getting everything they want down to the motherfucking pepperoni ice cream or some shit. Or the Hawaiian ice cream Hawaiian pizza with no fucking ham with the fucking chicken instead. Like, come on. If you doing all of this type of shit, if you manifesting every little detail of your reality, the economy is over. Ain't no such economy. Yeah, you laughing. You know what I mean? Because that's funny. But that's not how these niggas can think. They can't operate like that. So they gotta come up with some distractions because you know what's good and I know what's good. We ain't got to be regular niggas. We gods. So they gonna keep people distracted. They're not letting people wake up to this. It don't make sense. Like I say, none of this shit makes sense. Cause somebody still gotta make the ice cream. It's gonna go crazy. You know what I mean? Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, these people don't know, dog. They don't know. They don't have a clue. They don't have a clue. You know? Like again, like I don't as I'm saying, like I don't know if y'all noticing it, but like it's just it's just becoming a thing where people have to be able to self-identify as Indios, as the God aspect of the shit. Not just as, you know, as just being the identity, but no, but being the God aspect of the identity. You know, and that's the key, bro. Like, and I get it. Like you said, it's an accident sometimes, but I think it's the universe at play, man. It's the universe at play. Like she not like what I mean. We're not gonna have a whole new world and ain't nobody to be a tour guide. Ain't nobody to show us how to get through this motherfucker. Nah, it's definitely going to be people that got the shit. Like you're gonna give yourself. people. You want to plant trust. Like I said, all of this still is still a dream, bro. Like the dream is a dream, and the awake is a dream. You can see it. I know you can see it. Like even in my shit, like I don't know if you ever played the video game Grand Theft Auto and shit. At the end of that game, the world ends. Like it's like a riot, all types of shit, and then it's nothing. It's just niggas riding around doing nothing. The game ain't over, but it's no object to the shit. And that's the world we live in right now. Like the game ain't over, but there is no objective to be in a suit and a tie. You know, the objective now is for self. Is to play the game that you already won, and to just keep playing it, just to keep playing it and making it better, and just to fuck around and enhance it. See, the thing about it is that we like. I'll be honest with you. We don't even know what we know. It's it's library time. It's Akashic record time. It's time to tap in and find out. Like that's what I be saying to people. Like you can't get mad at a person who reads something and he can read right over the shit. The shit don't ring to him and don't jump off the page to him. The ancestors not in his ear. Like nigga, did you hear what you said? Slow down. Pay attention. It's not for them, or at least it wasn't for them. It's for the person that the shit ring to, that the shit vibrates to it. That's what I'm saying. A lot of times, if you acting like you, if you researching something, this shit, like you should one yourself first. If you're not in a constant state of oneness, if you don't walk around like whole, pure intention, you should stop and one yourself before you research, or before you dig into some history or dig into some shit. And just like niggas say with the scriptures, let Jesus lead me. Like let the ancestors, let the vibration of the universe take you to the information that you need and shit. So the shit can resonate with you. Cause we reading a lot of shit in the old paradigm and it don't resonate with us. It don't fucking connect to our spirits. The shit don't sing to our soul. And that's what we need, brother, sister. Like we have to get into our solar kin, our soul family. You know, the people that are vibrating on the frequency of God. Like I tell people, like you know, like your solar family has been waiting for you. You've been waiting for them. It's a party. It's a party. Like there's nothing else to do here but to manifest. There's nothing else to do. Get what you want more. You know, think outside the box. Create something that's never been seen before. Do something that can only be imagined. Help. You know, like again, see, like again, a lot of this shit. I know we going deeper into telepathy. I know we going deeper into collective consciousness. I know it. I feel it. You feel like a lot of shit can be felt, brother. Like I'm telling you, I've been having dreams where I'm hearing be more sensitive. And Wayne, I think Wayne's told me about the spidey sense. And that was the way I've been thinking about it ever since, you know? Like spidey senses, man. Like we have to be more sensitive. We all have to open up our spidey senses. And this is the time to do it. Because the spidey sense comes from within, nigga. That's a freaking nature. See, I can tell you about all the other senses. The motherfuckers, they gotta touch. They gotta touch your eardrum, touch your nostrils, touch your hand, touch your tongue, touch your eyelids, your eyeballs, whatever. But that spidey sense, that's a different. That's a different thing. That's a feeling. That's some shit that you don't touch. There's no touching there. It's like the feeling of being stared at. There's no touching there. It's like, hey, I was about to call you. It's no touching there. I love it. That's what's happening. I know it. You gotta get your card, get your library card. Get ready to tap into yourself. Get ready to tap into source. Yeah, I mean, if you got right knowledge, don't you want everybody to have it? How do you get it? Tell the truth. You got it by tapping into yourself. You know what I'm saying? So if you tapping into yourself, then what the hell? You know? And that's what I love about this life. Like I say, like if you want a nigga to hit the lottery, that's cool. But if you can teach a nigga how to fish, oh my God, that's even better. Right? So now he manifesting his fish, you manifesting your fish. No problem. You can go on vacation and got to worry about whether or not he gonna eat because he know how to fish. He know how to manifest fish. You ain't saying. See, that's what I said. I tell you, like the old heads, they didn't fish. Some of them niggas might catch some shit with their hands. They might do, they might go into the motherfucking catfish and go grab with their hands. But they had motherfucking ways to trap these niggas. They could just walk up and grab the shit. These niggas is gods, man. They manipulated all of this shit, nigga. Niggas had Buffalo up in Buffalo, New York. You can't imagine it being Buffalo in Buffalo, New York. These niggas is gods, nigga. They know how to make the shit come to them. That's what I'm saying. That's the shit that we gotta get used to. We gotta get used to that shit. They got us thinking that we gotta do something to get something. Oh, you gotta do some work. You gotta earn this. You gotta da 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 da. You know, you don't have to do nothing, dog. You just have to desire it. You have to tap into yourself and manifest that shit. There's nothing wrong with doing shit that you want to do to help you create. But that's if you want to do it. You want to heal people. You want to help people. You bored during the day. I get it. But that from here on out, that's gonna be a choice to niggas. We gonna make sure that that's a choice to niggas. That's the option. Because everybody gonna be God, and they gonna know how the guys behave. That's what I'm saying. That's what these niggas don't want to talk about. Everybody don't know, ain't? Everybody don't know. So, I mean, like we would like to believe that shit. I would like to believe that shit, but I'm out here, you know. Like you'll be confused. I mean, like you. I mean, like like I say, man. These niggas. A lot of people read shit. A lot of people say shit, but they don't believe this shit. The shit is good hype. It's good talking points. You know. They don't believe this shit. Niggas don't believe this shit. You think a nigga gonna go on the line and say, I want flowers. I'm gonna get a watch. No, they not. They not. They gonna keep it to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like I told my homegirl, right? Like when my homegirl lived in LA, right? And her friend had like a super bad view or some shit, like in Hollywood Hills. I'm like, yo, when I come out there, I'm gonna have a view like Amber. I mean, my friend name was Amber. I'm gonna have a view like Brandy. Her friend name was Brandy. She's like, all right, whatever. I wound up living on her same on my friend block in the biggest house in the whole neighborhood with the bombers views, biggest pool, the whole shit. Like 2 or 3 months after I told her, yo, when I come there, I'm gonna have a, I tell her, of course I'm gonna mention, but I'm gonna have a view like Brandy. This is what I'm saying. All of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Told the girl that. Told my homeboy I'm gonna live in a mansion. That's how you gotta move. You gotta speak that shit into existence. You can't be afraid to fuck around and tell a motherfucker what's going on, what's about to happen. You know? But everybody don't know. Like I said, like honestly, man, like, unfortunately, everybody don't get an opportunity to fail. Like sometimes you might test some shit and it might not work. So they might give up on it and go back to church, go back to religion, go back to some shit that might have worked once or twice. But that's not how this works, man. Once you start flying, you flying. Like you can't even, like, it's really hard to even come down to visit niggas and shit. Like you don't have to be Superman, you have to be fucking a whole different nigga. You know? Like I was asked, like I ain't gonna lie, like I had an aunt that was on, like I said, I told you, like my uncles and all, they was like get money. It was like, drug dealers, whatever. All right, not drug dealers. They was gangsters. They was the 60s, I mean 70s. They had the shit called the Black Mafia, Philly, whatever, Black Mafia shit. But one of my aunts, whatever, she started smoking crack. Da 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 da. So I asked my mom, I'm like, 'cause this recently, I'm like, yo, so how did you I'm like, yo, so how did you feel like when you have to go into like a crack house or something and grab your people? You know what I mean? Like, what type of fucking shit is going through your mind? You know what I mean? Like, you ain't trying to call the cops. You ain't trying to fuck around and beat up the drug dealer. You ain't trying to do none of that shit. You ain't hate. You might seem like a hater, but you really just trying to go grab your people. Like, how do you do that? And like in our world, we cannot do shit like that. Like, how do you do that? How do you go grab a nigga, a crackhead, out the crack house? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the type of guys we gotta fuck around and be. We gotta show niggas how to do this shit. We can't play with these niggas. We can't worry about being cool to motherfuckers that smoked out. Like, we know where this ends. How many times have you seen some shit that, like, that's why I'm telling you, people don't realize why they watch reality TV. They watching this shit because they know where this shit is. They listening to these rappers because they know where this shit ends. You know? Like, a lot of niggas is waiting for the car crash. Like, sometimes you may just be sitting in traffic and the accident is on the other side. You like, why is this side so slow? Because these niggas is rubbernecking. These niggas is watching the accident. They just enamored by the shit. Nobody's God. Nobody is willing to just go in and grab their motherfucking loved ones. And that's what I'm saying. That's what we doing. That's what we've been doing. Demonstrating this shit. Not fucking around and putting this shit on the shelf. Not putting this shit, like, it's what I'm saying. Like, it's good to know some shit, but we gotta take this shit off the shelf. We gotta take this shit off the shelf, and we have to be living gods, nigga. Actualizing, verbalizing, and moving in the world, showing by example, showing and proving. You know, Nobody's talking about being gods. They can't. Like, come on, man. Like, they really can't. If your whole shit is based on your audience and shit, like, just think about this though. Like, it's really hard to teach somebody something that they don't really know nothing about. Like, so you really kind of just really reinforce the stuff that people know, and then maybe sprinkling some other shit on top. And, I mean, in the mainstream, because that's what I'm saying. Like, and for everybody to know the shit, it has to be so dumbed down, and it has to be built upon some shit people already know. So it's really hard for a person to be a god, because a god can't depend on people. A god is a self manifester. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. You know, a god doesn't have to depend on, like, you can't. I mean, honestly, like, if you grade your teacher, you're not gonna get, you're not gonna learn too much, dog. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. If the student is the person that grades the teacher and pays the teacher, like, you're not gonna learn too much. Like, your teacher is there to challenge you. Fuck that shit. She's there to challenge you. She's there to take you into places and spaces you should not have ever heard of or be able to imagine. Hopefully they can guide you there in a, you know, in a logical and accessible way. But your place is not to be where you are now, knowing more about the same shit that's impressing us and distracting us. So it's hard to be a teacher. It's hard to live in a paradigm where you being graded in in by your students, and you depending on what quote unquote will be your students. It's not fair to you, and it's not fair to them. That's like the preacher. Like the preacher, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he can't. The preacher can't go into too many other books. You know what I'm saying? These niggas come here to hear the Bible. This is the shit they've been hearing their whole life. You heard this shit a million times. They want to hear the same shit. It doesn't matter. You know? They don't come to hear nothing else. I mean, you know? And that's the thing. Like, like it take these niggas their whole life to know the Bible. Like, these niggas study the Bible. These niggas study, you know, fucking Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. They study different religions, all this shit. Nobody want to go inside. Nobody want to manifest their own shit. Everybody looking for a nigga outside of themselves. Everybody, again, this whole fucking country is based upon the existence of Jesus. And that's because these motherfuckers trying to put themselves in the history. That ain't got nothing to do with religion. Religion is just the tool that these motherfuckers use to run their governments and shit and to keep the people working. So the average person that's not a god is secretly trying to keep the existence of a Jesus going and don't want to take the responsibility of manifesting their own reality. So they don't know. They won't be told. And again, the teacher can't tell them because he can't tell them nothing different. You know? Like, the shit is like, yo, man, like, it's a hard thing to get like you on your own. Like, you really on your own. Like, you really happy. Like, you really are in charge of your own happiness out this bitch. It came out. Lisa popped out. Lisa popped out for a second. But yeah, like you really in charge of your own happiness out this bitch. That's what the hard part is. That's what people don't want to deal with. You know, because when you find out you in charge of your own happiness and shit, you decide, hey, I only want to make my motherfucker so happy. I want to make the people around me happy. Cause it ain't nothing to it. It ain't nothing to it. You ain't gonna let another motherfucker make you happy. You're not gonna let another motherfucker control your happiness. Nah. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, man, this is a party. Cause now we get to be us. The gods are awakened. Niggas is awake. Motherfucking like again, you can hate if you want to hate. If niggas ain't God, they don't understand what happens. But yeah, man, like even in the movie, The Wicked Witch at the Wicked Witch, like the niggas couldn't come out until the witch is dead. Like that's how some shit go, bro. Like it's not just like I said, like if you catch the shit that happens to me, like it don't be people that's attacking me really, like they be people. It be characters, ideologies. You know what I'm saying? Like this, like a nigga said, like our motherfucking fight is a spiritual one. You know what I'm saying? Like we fight in motherfucking principalities, ideas, people that represent, you know, adverse thoughts that's keeping niggas from being gods. Those are the motherfuckers. It's not a personal battle. I'm not disrespecting the fight. The fight is the principality. Like if you want to represent a nigga being in deep sleep, that nigga has to be, you know, has to be dealt with because deep sleep has to be awoken. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, it was definitely there. I knew it was there, and shout out to you for listening and shit. You know, for listening to it. You know, yeah. But that is definitely there. You know, um, and that's man, and that's what I like to hear too. You know what I mean? Like again, that's part of what I'm saying. You know, we don't want to listen. Like we don't want to listen to ourselves. We want to be, you know. But yeah, that's the example that I like to see, man. Of brothers out here listening to themselves, cause inside is our salvation. We are home now. We are in this light, this real light. No more false light. No more telling us who we aren't. That's what I'm saying. I mean, everybody's not gonna get it the day one. I understand that, but they getting it now. I know what people doing. Like, see, I know. Listen, bro. Like I say, people don't know. They don't know. You know what I mean? People don't know, but they know now. And all they do, and what's happening is like that's what I'm saying too about the Irish communication. Like you don't want to. I don't want to force this shit. There's no need to force this shit. This shit is not fair to people, bro. They don't understand all of these lies that niggas like again, like and I understand, like we have been lied to. We are being lied to, being rocked to sleep. So the people, man, niggas is stuck, man. This is a lot. This is a lot, bro. All this shit is a lot. Like lot. Like you saying we saying a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit going on. And then I'm supposed to be manifesting my own shit too. I'm supposed to be ice cream and caking myself and shit. Come on. So it ain't no Jesus. All this shit's a lie. The motherfuckers that created caveman, created motherfucking German, and we created them. And I'm supposed to manifest my own reality. Hold up. Let me call you right back. I'm gonna call you right back. No, I'm gonna call you back for real. But I just need. I gotta just yeah, I gotta walk the dog right quick. Yeah, nigga can't handle that. All this shit is fake. All this shit is a lie. So these motherfuckers could fix their face, like, and that's what I was saying about the Popo Vote. Like our books tell you that they held back the sun for 5 days, so they could fix their face and get their brains right. These created creatures. So that's where we at with this shit, man. Like niggas is waking up, and the time, like, again. So the 5 days that a nigga held back, that's 5 suns. Now we in the sixth sun. In the sixth sun, the nigga get his conscience on. He get his motherfucking mind right. You know, and that's important. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you want it to be easy to be you. Hey, why not? See, like, again, what is all of these, everything in the sky? You know what I'm saying? Like, like again, like that. That's why we have to salute the ancestors that use these animals, because these animals have natures. You know what I'm saying? Like a nature. Like they used one nigga head. They put a pumpkin on a nigga head, and then we got the jack o' lanterns and all that shit. But the pumpkin has the seed, which is the pineal. So it's like, and then I said how they use the possum, and then how they use the stork. So like they using, you know, long, true natures. You know, that's the definition of some of this shit. Some of this shit is a nature. You know what I'm saying? It's not just, you know, as cut and dry as a person can be trained, as a monkey could be taught how to use a typewriter. No, like, we have a nature. We have a godly nature. That's what I was saying about innate. Like a lot of this shit we gotta stop doing and start being innate and being intuitive. You know, so we can be godly. We can be ourselves. Be our true divine selves. You know, like our subconscious is the only way that we can really think in this new era. We have to remind ourselves that we are not normal. We are gods. We manifest our own realities. So therefore, you have to override your subconscious of 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 not being able to have, or see, like that. See, what is depression? A depression is a person that looks at themselves and the distance between them and the object that they want. They see the distance, and the distance in their minds, or in their mind's eye, makes them feel small. So that small feeling depresses them from their true size, their true self, their true God. That's the depressing part. Damn, that shit's so far away. Damn. You feel smaller than yourself. That's the depression. But that's a human. That's not a God. A God manifest. A God know he gonna get that shit tomorrow. In moments, in minutes, today, right? So there's no depression as God. So a lot. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of these shits that we go through, it's just because we don't know. We don't know that we got access. We not normal. We not fucking dummies. We not mere mortals. You know. So that's how we gotta focus, man. We have to just stay one, stay in the know, and know that everybody don't know, and don't be afraid to shine them. Like again, like even for me, like for me. That's what I be saying about the man. Like this shit. Like this shit is signs and wonders. It's not disrespect. It's not disrespect. I don't be like. It might feel like that, but it's not for that. Like again, like you a guy, you give a fuck about this shit. I mean, you do, you really do. You give a fuck about it, but you really don't. Like you said, you want everything and you want nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like you really want it, but you really don't. Like you don't give a fuck. Like, but you really do. But you really don't. I mean, it's really hard to explain this shit. So another nigga is not understanding that shit. So they getting caught up in it. But you can't worry about that. You gotta, like what I'm saying. Like we got to show these signs and wonders, dog. That's where we at with this shit in this new world. Like I'm convinced. I know my life is like that. Like I get because I give. I never really like keep for self and shit. I don't really, So as long as we putting these signs and wonders on display, it's gonna work. It's gonna be what it's supposed to be, and that's a fact. Like again, like because I'm doing the people a disservice by not showing them signs and wonders. A nigga like who you nigga? Like yeah, I'm God, but I don't want to talk about it. Oh really? Well then get the fuck on, nigga. Like you know, be God, nigga. Shit on the nigga throat and shit. I mean, like it's not like you doing it intentionally, but if you want to talk about it, this shit might make your stomach hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like if you wanted to think about it, this shit might make your head hurt. You got to put it on display. Cause again, they only they only getting the nigga that's gonna feed off of you. See, like that's what I be saying. Like a person that's here that has an incentive to steal your mind, has an incentive to distract you. He's going to work hard at it. He's going to consistently, you know, attack you. Basically, what the fuck? Versus a nigga that has your best interest at heart, who might, like I say, who might just be like, well, I'll let him live and learn. He'll learn. I'll be here to pick him up when the other nigga tap his pockets and put him on his butt. See, a nigga that'll love you, let you go through that, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that they gonna come through there and grab you. Like, look, I'm just here to grab my son. I'm just here to grab my cousin. See, that's how we fuck up in my mind. In my mind, how I see it. Like we fuck up by letting our niggas sit under these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like by not showing these niggas the opposite way. Like you have to show a nigga something. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna sit here and act like this shit is the easy part of the game. It's the dumb part. You know, it's the dumb part where it's like, damn, you don't know. You know, you don't get it. Here, let me show you. Let me hit you with the bang, bang, bang. Then you gotta hit him with the thing. You gotta hit him with it. You know. But that's signs and wonders. That's how you have to. That's how you have to live this shit, bro. Like, and that's why I'm saying like you gonna have shit stacked up, piled up. You know, and you gonna have more shit. Don't let people confuse you with this God shit. Like, like God is a responsibility. You know, being connected to the source of all things is your job. Of some other on some real live shit. Like as long as you connected to the source of all things, you can't lose. Everything you think is right. Keep your heart pure and your intentions pure. There is no lofty ass fucking shit but oneness, but collective consciousness. If niggas ain't working to fuck around and be telepathic and have heightened senses, then what are we working for? There is no material possessions that's going to heighten our senses. Like this shit, like I said, like all of this shit, like we talk, like you guys, we back to that smorgasbord again and shit. A dumb nigga is a la carte in life. A dumb nigga is sitting down with motherfucking ordering food at life. Like he really got one shot at life, and he gonna sit down and order from the menu. You see what I'm saying? That's not a god. That's not a nigga that's knowing that. Look, if I got one shot at this shit, why am I just gonna have a fucking Jaguar? Why not get a Jaguar in a Benz and then take the Benz back and get the new fucking whoop de whoop and die and get this house and then move over here. I want to see how fucking niggas living over here and then whatever the guy wants, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I want to smorgasbord this shit. You know? Don't a la carte this bit. I mean, don't, you know what I mean? Sit down at the menu with this shit and get one thing your whole fucking life. That's not the God. That's the nigga that's lucky to be here. The nigga that's not understanding. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't understand. They don't know that you got a smorgasbord option. That's the most important thing that we gotta continue to do. You know what I'm saying? We gotta continue to show these niggas that they got smorgasbord options. You know? That's what we doing. We eat all that shit, all that good shit, all that shit you want, nigga. And we staying fit in the gym so we can eat more. You know, we taking long walks to the enjoying the stars, find out what season that the shrimp come in, when the strawberries gonna be right. We paying attention to the signs and the symbols and shit. Niggas don't, you know, niggas don't know. Why would they know? Why would Lucifer let them know? Like, see, like when we talked about the light and the people that bring the light, I mean, they get paid from the light. They get paid from selling the light, from divvying up the light, from force feeding the light to niggas. But some, like I say, some niggas needed their face fixed. They needed their brains on because the true light comes from within. There's no more holding back the sun. The true light comes from within. Possum is done. His job is over. I mean, there's parts of reality that people will never get. There's, I mean, there's dreams, you know, that you have to imagine, like flying in your dreams. Like I don't know, like if like flying to me wasn't a natural thing. Flying to me was something that I had to think about. Somebody had to mention it. Like, do you fly in your dreams? Well, I fly. What the fuck? No, nigga. Why would I waste my dream doing something that I don't do in real life? Well, maybe because you're in control of your dreams. And you're not in control of your real. Oh, well, what the fuck? How you not? Fuck you, nigga. I'm gonna try it though. You right. And then you're flying in your dreams, and it's amazing. Then you come to real life, and you're like, well, what the fuck? Why can't I fly in real life? And then you start to control your fucking real life, and you start flying in real life. You know, and it might not be physical flying, of course, but just flying, just Peter Pan, just never land. just living it and enjoying it and eating this shit up, having dreams, you know, having visions, you know, that you're able to live on the fly, on the fly. You know, you meet somebody, you just say, on the fly. I was at the car wash and I ain't had no change. So I was like, I'm gonna just I felt like if I gave somebody some weed, I would make it somebody's day. You know, I got some bomb smoke. I'm gonna get somebody some smoke. Cause you know, like niggas to tip the niggas wash your car, whatever and shit. So I gave these niggas smoke. I made the nigga day. This nigga almost started dancing in the middle of the joint. Was like, hell yeah. Cause the first nigga was like, nah, we good, nah. I was like, you sure, you sure? Cause I'm like, somebody wants this. Like, this is like, you sure? I can just feel it. Like, cause I seen the smile, I seen the energy from somebody being excited from it. Like, it was crazy. I never did that before. Like at a gas station, some shit. Like, I mean, at a car wash, the tip a nigga. I just ain't had no more ones and shit. So yeah, but I knew a nigga. So the point, that was the point. Like sometimes, like you can see little shit, you could just see it, and then like when the dude got it, I seen it like, damn, that's what I saw and shit, like the deja vu shit, you know. And that's what this whole thing is about to be like, all of that all day, like lucid dreaming, like daydreaming, like but not daydreaming whereas you are just stuck, daydreaming whereas you're in control, like you're night dreaming. Like this is that dream state. This is the dream state. This is the lucid dream. This is the dream you control. We talked about planning things in your dream that you know, that you can bring to real life. Like if you're looking for answers, if you have questions and you're looking for answers, your dreams are the best place to find it. If you forgot something that you just can't remember, your dreams are the best place to find it. Shit, like that's reality. But you have to learn how to control your dreams and go inside of your dreams and plant um directions, plant trails so you'll know where you're going and you'll know what you're looking for and plant what you want there and bring the shit back. It's that simple. But this is the dream. This sixth sun is the dream. This is the inner dream. Don't just be sleep like we used to say, people sleep, people zombies. They really gonna be zombies now. Everybody's going to be slow. Everybody. They're going to be slow. It's the vibration. Oh, this virtual grade ain't gonna last. But that higher vibration, see, like a higher vibration is a slower vibration. Like you do more with less. Understand that. Understand that you do more with less. Like if you want to really heal yourself, you have to really, really relax. Like you might want to concentrate on that spot and throw some fucking rush some blood to that spot. But you really want to relax. You don't want to feel anything. You don't want to think about that spot because your body's going to do it on its own. That's like if you start thinking about breathing, you're going to feel like you can't breathe without thinking about it. But as soon as you forget to be thinking about breathing, you'll be back to breathing again. And that is the sixth sun. As soon as you start thinking about dreaming, you're going to feel like you about to die. You know what I mean? Like you can't worry about breathing no more. You have to control your dreams. You have to control your breathing. Are you dreaming? Are you woke? Does it matter? What matters is the outcome. That's what matters, the outcome. How fantastic do like what do you deserve? Like have fun with yourself for a second. Go inside of yourself and find out because there is no judge in your dream. If you got Freddie standing on the corner of your block and you just happen to live on Elm Street in your dreams, you better fuck around and put a cap in his ass or either move. For real. Because your dreams are your reality. That is your that is your reality. That is your day today. Like I don't know how many y'all ever opened up your third eye like or like based not third eye the kundalini type of shit. Like when you do your kundalini, that's like a lucid dream. That whole state when you get to your crown chakra, that's lucid dreaming. It's like an out of body experience. Like what is the out of body experience? Is that lucid dreaming? Like what is lucid dreaming? Is lucid dreaming an out of body experience? You see what I'm saying? So it's like imagine your crown chakra being open. Like if you haven't opened your crown chakra, try it. Don't make any plans for that night. Don't make any plans. Lock the door. Don't turn off the phone. Don't do it. You know? Because the shit can be a dream. It will be a dream. It will be your wildest dream. Fantastical. You know? When you pop open that crown chakra, when you start to elevate from the sky, from the cosmic source, and you watching yourself, controlling yourself, enjoying your show. Try it. Again, all this stuff is an experiment on yourself. All this stuff is like decide which self you like best. Decide what dream state you like best. Because again, this is all a dream. It's just are you in control? Are you being stared at? Or is someone staring at you? What do you feel? Sensitize. Like the song say, sensitize your mind and organize your world. Sensitize your life. The senses. Again, sensitize your mind. Get your spidey senses going. This is the dawn. This is the eve. This is the kickoff. DJ playing my favorite song. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. These are the times, bro. These are the times. But I would definitely advise you to study dreams, study dreaming, study mastering your dreams, and watch the people. Don't worry about the heat, because it's only gonna get hotter. Watch the dream. Tap into the source. Watch the dream. Enhance your feelings. Control the dream. Sensitize your mind. Live the dream. Behave like a god. The audacity of these niggas to celebrate the death of the of the fifth son. I I do. I am excited about the birth of the sixth. It's time to be these dreams, man. It's time to be the dream. It's time to. Huh. So let's get ready to live life abundant, live life to the fullest. I appreciate you all tapping in, celebrating like we always do as God's connecting. Vibed up, sourced up, tapped in, frequency elevated. I mean, this is the time of God. This is the time. I can feel the pull. It's like a pull. I can feel the pull. I feel it coming, but I feel me pulling it. because it's a heavy thing. Like that's probably what it's a heavy thing. How do you how do you feel? It's a heavy thing. Things be like heavy, heavy. Wow, that's heavy, man. No, really, it's heavy. Um, cut that right short, huh? Yeah, man, this dream is a wild one. Don't sleep, though. Don't sleep in this time. Just dream, but dare not sleep. Imagine, but don't sleep. Oh, I would suggest, like, do like the kids do. Put a book under your pillow. Put your object of of something, of whatever you're trying to visualize. Put it under your pillow, like a child. Like that's the type of time we on right now. Like like the wind. Like what a spirit is. Enhance. Like experience is enhanced intelligence, bro. A genie is a genius based upon a person's genes. All of this comes from inside. Like these spirits are spirals. They come from within, but they come from within based upon your transcription and decoding and understanding. Because it's all around us, all energy, all energy, all kinetic, all kin. It's like no more light. Like if your pineal gland is not bright, there's no more light. Either you have your own control of your dreams or you will succumb to your conscious. See, our dreams are not our conscious. We don't consciously pick our dreams before we go to sleep. Like, yo, I had this dope dream last week. I want to pick up last week where I finished that dream. Well, I finished that dream. I want to do part two. You don't get to do that in your dreams. It's not a conscious act. It's a subconscious act. It's something that you do before you even do it. Like you've been building your dream all day. You've been stacking the characters inside of your dreams all day. And when you close your eyes and you go to sleep, it's showtime. But who are you? Are you the director? Are you a star? Are you in the audience watching? These are your dreams. You put these characters in place. You give them power. You give them identity. Don't walk through your day collecting characters that will haunt you through the night. Don't walk through the day creating scripts that will terrorize you. Because those scripts will be tomorrow's reality. But it's up to you to be the director. It's up to you to be the John Wayne actor director. Direct your own movie. Direct your own script. You wrote this bitch. You picked that villain. You put that demon under your bed. Ain't nobody else scared of that demon but you. Make your dreams into maps. Make your dreams into withdrawals. You are cosmic beings. Everything that ever was is in you. Everything that ever will be will come through you. You have source options. You have source abilities. You don't have to resource. Some people don't have source options. They don't have source access. They resource, they regurgitate. Things that you dreamed. You gotta wake up remembering your dream. You gotta wake up at will. No more alarm clocks. No more being told when this dream ends. You end when you are finished. You complete your dream. You get all the pieces that you were looking for, and then you come back. Life ain't that simple. Well, if you need to be a dream warrior, you might need to take more time to dream. Go in earlier if you can't come out late. But don't let no one else end your movie. Because your whole day is going to be lacking. You're going to be missing pieces throughout the day. This is dream time. This is time to control reality. You have to have a hidden agenda. You have to be the director. You have to have a plan when you go into when you go into a dream state. Have a plan. Go to sleep with a mantra. Go to sleep with the affirmation. Go to sleep affirming your reality. Walk into your dream state knowing. Come out of your dream state knowing. Because there's two suns. There's a day sun, there's a night sun. So now your night sun is your sun. Your night sun is the sun. Your night sun is making your day sun work. Okay? Your hidden sun is controlling the outcome of your day sun. Dare to dream. I have friends that don't dream. I have friends that don't have dreams in real life. I have family that don't have dreams in real life. Where do you see yourself? What do you see for yourself? Who do you see with yourself? It's that simple. That's a dream. So you take that dream, that simple dream of where do you see yourself, and you go inside of your imagination's playground and you affirm to yourself, I will be there. Hmm. I will be there. I will be there. I will be there. I will be there. I will be here. I will be here. I will be here. He will be here. She will be here. As we will be here. I will be here. Affirm that. Hold that. Know that. See that. Be that. Be that all through the dream state. Be that. Be there. Enjoy being there. Enjoy being here. Enjoy that feeling. Enjoy it. Because is that feeling here or is that feeling there? Are you here or are you there? Are you here or are you in the future? Are you here or are you there? With the gods. It's a reality. It's a reality. It's a manifestation. Are you here or are you there? Is there now? That's God's job to go from here to there and back. Because you created there. There only exists because you created it. And ready. You already know. Yes. As always, it was my pleasure. It is my pleasure to converse with gods. Mm. Keep the vibes. Keep the dream. Live the dream. Be the God. Be the controller. Manifest your reality. This is our time. We are in our natural state. Our sun is within. Our sun is the sun of the true light, the manifestation, where everything we desire is here, is ours, it's mine, it's yours. Everything we will desire is ours, it's mine, it's yours. Until we meet again, it's my pleasure. Peace.